Hi, Massman. Hi. Could you present yourself, Massman? Could you tell your nickname, Massman? It's the same joke as I made with Dinzo. Um,
Very good joke.
it's
No,
a
it's not really.
yeah, it's a French humor, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, just present yourself. Where do you come from? Which country? Which website or which website you like? And just tell some words about yourself.
Okay. So I am Massman. I am from Belgium, and I write reviews and overclocking articles for matchrims.com or .be, whatever you like actually. So I think that's basically the little information you need to know about myself.
Okay, you're a Belgian, but you don't speak French.
I speak French. I understand French, but not that good actually.
Okay, great. Um, as it's your first time here in Taipei and even in Taiwan, was your impression before coming here?
Very hot weather actually. I came from Belgium and the weather was like 15 degrees, and we came here it was 30 degrees. So it was a little adjustment. But other than that, people are really friendly. So I really like the city up till now. Maybe tomorrow even more. We will see.
Okay. Did you had problems during the flight? You know, turbulences and stuff like that. I know it's a stupid question, but I need to get one.
No, actually, the flight was pretty good. We flew from Amsterdam to Bangkok, about 10 or 11 hours, and we basically had the whole plane for ourselves. So we took four or five seats and just sleep a bit. At least I did. Thomas didn't really sleep.
Yeah, but Thomas didn't like flight and plane and stuff like that.
He take pills and alcohol, but he couldn't sleep either. So every time there was a little bit turbulence, he was very scared.
Okay, and the worst thing for him is that you know there is a plane crash near Brazil yesterday.
Yeah, I heard from,
Yeah, and Thomas will be like crazy for the for the back.
well, I think so. Yeah. Actually, if I was in a plane, I would be crazy, scary as well. You know, if the plane goes down.
Yeah, of course. Is that your first time for an overclocking competition that you will be in final?
In the final, the big final in the World Cup final, yeah. But I did other overclocking contest in MSI together with Petri because Samsa didn't come or wasn't able to come, and I did the Benelux finals in Eindhoven for the GOC 2009 and the Prague finals as well. So yeah.
Yeah. It's some good event, right?
Yeah, the GOC tonight, I like the event. MSI was a good event as well, but more challenging. The motherboards were more challenging than the Gigabyte ones.
You are teaming with PT1T, and how's going your setup? Did you get problems? Did you break any hardwares?
No, we never break hardware, but the first CPU we tested was pretty crap. It did only 5.31M. So after about 15 minutes, we decided to change the CPU, and our second one was a bit better. We did about 5.71M without much tweaking. So I hope for Vantage it will be 5.4 maybe. We will see.
Okay, so on the 5 chip you only test 2.
We only tested two, yeah. For a very simple reason, the time was very limited. So our first chip was crap. We changed it for our second chip. Our second chip was reasonably good, so we stick to that one.
Okay, and you'll keep tweaking the parameters and all that stuff to get much more for tomorrow.
It makes no sense to test 5 chips and don't really know what each chip is capable of. We went for the second chip and we now almost know what it's capable of, and so tomorrow we'll have a very chill benchmarking session. Our pre-testing time will be more tweaking than other teams will do.
Okay, it's like you already know your CPU, just have to tweak. How did you prepare for this final? Did you get a secret weapon? You know, all guys talking about the OCP mod. Did you get some stuff about that?
Actually, we did quite some testing. We asked iCookie for the OCP mod, and we got it. So that was one preparation. I spent one evening trying to tweak Windows 7 disabling services, but in the end I could only jump to one conclusion, and Windows 7 is not tweakable. We got 0 point gain so I wasted pretty much 6 hours of my life trying to tweak Windows 7, and I spent quite some time on 32M as well, basically to improve my skills. They were quite rusty. It was quite a bit some time since I did my last 32M session. So, but I think I am fully prepared for tomorrow.
Okay, so you prepared more for SuperPies and 3D Mac Vantage, right?
Yeah, basically not very intensive benchmark sessions, but just refreshing the basic stuff and making sure I can do everything without thinking too much.
Okay, great. For your opinion, what will be your best skills for tomorrow? Is that overclocking on CPU? Is that tweaking? Is that running the best shader and GPU clock speed and stuff like that? Which one is for you the best one you will have?
For tomorrow, I'm not sure. I think in the Benelux finals and the Prague finals, our biggest advantage was that we were very quick to find reasonably maximum stable settings. Like in Prague finals, we even before the SuperPi competition started, we already had our best score, the winning score. So in those two events, the very little preparation time we had was actually an advantage for us. But since we now had 5 hours to prepare, every other team has had the time to prepare. So this time, I think it will depend on luck, especially. For instance, if you kill your CPU in the first minutes of 32M, you're fucked for the rest of the competition because you lose a lot of time.
Okay. What will be the most difficult part of the competition? Is that the humidity? Is that the heat? Is that the space around each tables?
No, it's basically getting luck. That's the most hard part. You have to grab luck and place it on your table.
Okay, so you grab PT1T and you place it on your table. Yeah.
He chose the first CPU, it was crap. I chose the second CPU, it was good.
Okay, cool. And last question is, do you have something to say to your family, to your friends, to your teammates, whatever you want?
I would really like to thank Thomas to give me the opportunity to come along to Eindhoven, to be one team, and to be actually in his team till Taiwan. He could have chosen someone else after Eindhoven, but he didn't. So I'm actually quite pleased with that.
Okay, cool. Have luck for tomorrow. Bye bye.